Donald Trump has repeatedly said that every time he gets indicted, his poll numbers go up, right? Oh, he's loving it. He actually said recently, before the Georgia indictments, that all I need is one more to secure the 2024 victory. Well, Donald Trump may want to actually start looking at the polls, because according to the polls, none of that is true. Now, let me explain for a second where I think Donald Trump's getting a little tripped up. Every time he's gotten indicted, his standing within the Republican Party has increased, right? And the likelihood of him winning the Republican primary has gone up with each indictment. That is true. But a Republican primary is not a general election, folks, and Donald Trump can't seem to divorce those two ideas. Because even though Donald Trump is still crushing it in the Republican primary, he continues to lose ground with non-Republican voters who will be the ones who decide the outcome of the 2024 election. So Politico has put out this new poll, Politico magazine and Ipsos poll, and here is what they found out about what Donald Trump's poll numbers really say following all these indictments. First one is most Americans believe Trump should stand trial before the 2024 election, 61% in total, including 63% of independents. About half of the country believes Trump is guilty in the pending prosecutions, including 53% of independents. So before we even get to trial, majority of independent voters out there already say this dude is guilty. Where else are we? Nearly 1/3 of respondents, 32%, said that a conviction in the case would make them less likely to support Trump, including about 1/3 of independents. There is not anybody who said that a conviction would make them more likely to vote for Trump. So that's important to remember. If he gets convicted, he definitely loses voters. If he gets convicted, he does not gain any voters. Half of the country believes Trump should go to prison if he's convicted in the January 6th case, which includes 51% of independents. Trump and the GOP's weaponization defense appears to be having limited traction. 60% of Americans say the investigation has been fair, including 64% of independents, and 58% of the country viewed Donald Trump unfavorably. So his talking points that I am being persecuted, majority of independents, again, the people who will be deciding the election, majority of those people say, no, you're not. You're not being persecuted. Everything's been totally fair. So shut the hell up. 58% of the country straight up says, we don't like you. Majority of independents say, you're already guilty. Majority of them say, you should go to jail if you're convicted. Those are not numbers that will win you a general election. And yet, time and time again, we hear these Republicans saying that Biden's trying to hurt Trump and take out his biggest political opponent. Donald Trump, these numbers prove, is not Joe Biden's biggest political opponent. Joe Biden's biggest political opponent is Democrats who don't want to show up in 2024. That is the only way that man loses next year's election, is if more Democrats stay home. That's it. Donald Trump is not going to outperform him. He is not going to attract more people. The only threat to Biden is disgruntled Democrats not bothering to show up next November. So Biden needs to do something to make sure he energizes more of those people. And if he does, next year's election is going to be a walk in the park. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week. So if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.